Hey vinyl community, it's David Michael. This is going to be my first video from my new digs here. And I wasn't planning on doing this, but I got something in the mail today. And I want to share it with you because I think it's going to be super cool. And then I have, just a follow-up on that, I have a special limited edition of this coming in from this artist's website next month that I'm really excited to show off too. But first of all, cheers for the first time here. This came in the mail, and I'm very, very excited about it. I'm just going to show it to you. If it's a bit dark in here, I apologize. I've not sorted out the lighting issue yet, but we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Yeah. David Bowie's new EP, No Plan, on vinyl. I think it's been available on CD for a bit now. I could be wrong. I know it's been available as a download, but the vinyl came today, and on his website. They were selling a very limited edition die cut. It was die cut around here, white vinyl with lithographs inside of the last photo shoot he ever did, which I'm really excited about because I have the limited edition clear vinyl Black Star. So just to follow up on this, in case you don't know, like I'm sure all of you do know this, but these were the leftover tracks from the Black Star album, ostensibly. And Black Star was my favorite album from last year, and I know a lot of people who are saying that that Black Star was their favorite album last year, or favorite album for a long time. A lot of people are kind of saying, well, it's because he died, and Black Star would have been my favorite album if he was alive or dead or disappeared, held captive somewhere, because I'm a huge Bowie fan. But yeah, I'm gonna say it does add a little bit of immediacy to the album, and maybe it does make your heart grow fonder for it. But I think Black Star is probably one of the most brilliant albums of the last 10 years, if not longer. So following up on that, they released the No Plan EP, like I said, which is kind of it's hard to say it's leftover tracks because the qualities on here is the same as it was on Black Star. So you know what we're going to do now? We're going to open this bad boy, because the cool thing about this is that the side B is an etched vinyl, and if you know about Black Star, there was a lot of hidden things contained within the artwork. I've not read anything about this one yet. It kind of just looks like the Black Star album, but there you go. There's the sticker that came with it, download code, and the final studio recordings. There you go. Although I'm going to bet they're going to unearth a whole lot of stuff to keep the Bowie legacy going, as they tend to do, don't they? So without further ado, let me cut this thing open, and we're going to show you inside. I'm going to show the etching if you haven't seen this yet, and have a first look at the David Bowie No Plan EP. So first of all, I know, download code, which I will probably never use. So if you're on the YouTube vinyl community, hang tight. I'll probably post this for someone to help themselves too. So let's have our first look at David Bowie's No Plan EP on vinyl. Very bare packaging. And there's a little, I'm not sure if this is a defect or if it's a planned thing. It has a little, I'm not sure if you can pick that up here. You can see my reflection there. It's hard to see. Maybe I'll take a detailed photo at some point. There seems to be some kind of, either it's in the wax or it looks kind of like an octagon shape object in the vinyl. Interesting. Anyways, here's the etching, and it's, I had no idea what the etching was previously, but it's the Black Star artwork. Let's see if we can do this without getting too much of me in there. You can kind of see the stars, and you can see a reflection of my Third Man Records flag that's hanging there right now. There's that, and there's that. So you can kind of make out the etching there. Sorry about that. There you go. So that is the etching, which is pretty much the Black Star. And I'm actually, now that I'm looking at this, I'm kind of trying to look at any other possible defects. I can't feel it with my fingers, I'm very worried that this might be a defect, so I'm going to go play this. And we'll see. Like I said, it just might be an anomaly in the vinyl. But there you go, just plain label. There's nothing fancy about this packaging other than the, there you go. That's actually a better look right there, isn't it? The Black Star artwork, the etching there. So like I said, and I'm horribly bad at repeating myself, but that's my employees at work and my family, that's their biggest gripe about me, is I continuously repeat myself. But when no one listens to you, what the fuck are you going to do, right? Anyways, I see that the limited no plan is off the website, no longer for sale, so they must have sold through their quantity that they had. And I'm a little bit more excited about that than I am about this, because the die-cut sleeve and the lithographs of his final photo shoot are, although I'm not, you know, like when they include posters and records and lithographs, I'm not exactly thrilled about it, just because it's like I'm not a 14-year-old kid. I'm not going to pin them to my wall. But in this case, the Bowie ones, I'm kind of interested to see if they're maybe frame-worthy. We'll see what they are. So there you go. It's a 4-track EP. And there you go. That's pretty much nothing fancy about this one other than the etching. I'll do a follow-up video when the limited edition website only white vinyl comes in with the die-cut sleeve and lithographs. Maybe that'll be a little bit more interesting. But anyways, for those of you who are wondering what the etching looks like and what was contained in this, download code ETCHVINYL, and that's your first look at David Bowie's No Plan vinyl EP. There you go. So if you're watching this, thank you very much. We'll have a vinyl finds video coming up right away. I went out briefly today and I got some pretty cool scores. I haven't been able to go out as much as I wanted to, obviously, because I'm just moving into my new house. But I did have some exciting finds. So I will end this here as to not prolong this any longer. I want to thank everyone for watching and for supporting my channel. It means more to me than you'll ever know. So thank you very much. David Michael from the vinyl community. Take care.